I'm bringing fall to my front porch, and I'm doing it a little bit early. So come on with me and join me.
I love riding through neighborhoods, and I love looking at the various front porches. And you know, some front porches say, "Ooh, I'm in a hurry, I'm tired, and please don't stop." While other front porches are inviting and loving and welcoming. And that's what I want our front porch to say to the people who are riding past, that our family is a welcoming family and that we want them to stop by. And you know, today in the world of COVID, we miss the fact that people are able to come into our homes spontaneously. And so I miss my guests, I miss my friends, and I even miss my family. But you know what? When they see my front porch, they know that I have hope, and I'm looking forward to the day when they can step through that door. Now, let's decorate together.
I am sitting out on the deck and enjoying the loud song of the cicadas. Can you hear them? If you are from the South, that is a sound that you are very familiar with during the summer. And especially this time of the summer, late July into the first part of August, the cicadas are so noisy. And in the evening, when you think you're going to come out here and just enjoy a nice, peaceful night, you might as well wrap your brain around the fact that they are going to sing and lull you right to sleep, because they are certainly noisy. Now, let's talk about what we're doing. We are going to be working on the front porch. And actually, let me tell you a little bit about what exactly we're doing. Of course, it's August, and it really isn't quite time to do the front porch, but I am going to be the only person in the entire neighborhood that is going to have fall on their front porch. And let me tell you why.
My front porch project has some key elements, and we'll talk about those elements. Then we'll talk about why we're doing it so early. So let's start with the key element. You'll notice that as we went from June to July and now into fall, that there were certain things that you saw each time. First of all, there's almost always a wreath on the door. There's usually a lantern, and the lantern will vary in color very often. Sometimes it even varies in height, and sometimes it varies in the fact that I may have more than one. It just depends on what the look is that I'm going for. Usually there's some type of signage, and in this case it's the welcome. It's the vinyl welcome that I have actually placed on the door. And I try to have, at least for 3 seasons, spring, summer, and fall, I try to have some type of plants. Now, I purposely don't do plants in the winter, and that's because of the fact that very often we may have snow and other things, and for me, it's just not worth taking that time to do. So winter is probably the only season that I go without the plants. Now, for fall, we are going to, of course, have a beautiful fall wreath. We're going to have something new, which is an adjustable sign and or wreath stand, which is wrought iron, and I caught on sale with Pier 1, and I've added that to the look of the front door. I have ferns that I have carried throughout the season, And you'll notice that there are lantern swags. Now, if there's a lantern, I'm gonna swag it. So just expect that there's going to be some type of swag. And the type of design that's on the swag is based upon the season. So let's take a really, really close look at what we're doing. Now, while we're finishing up getting all of the key elements in place, let's talk about why I'm doing it so early. First of all, it's early because my house was accepted as a feature house for our community magazine that is produced. And it's not really by our community, but it's by a company that produces magazines for various communities, and advertisers are a part of that. And actually, as far as I'm concerned, it is a lot about advertising, and but opportunities nonetheless. It's opportunities for people to be able to submit articles or whatever it is that they may like to submit, and if they're accepted, then they're able to be within that magazine. So I put together an article, and a photographer is coming out to take a picture of hubby and I, and at various places on the property. So that's going to be a lot of fun, but it's not going to be published until late September. So because of that, we're going to be knee deep in the fall. So I wanted a fall vibe to be in the background for both the front porch as well as the deck. And so later you'll see how I kicked up the deck as well. But not today, not today. So I'm looking forward to this. So we're just moving right along. But I want you to notice there are those key elements. We have our wreath. We have our adjustable sign with a pumpkin that is a little diva for me, but it is very diva, and I like it. But anyway, we have a pumpkin, and I don't have a lot of pumpkins at this point because it's not pumpkin season yet. But all of that will change the closer we get to October. So the basic elements are there: wreath, plant, signage, and lantern with swags, and it looks beautiful. My package from Amazon finally arrived. And can you see why I selected this house flag? It's absolutely beautiful and just screams the rich colors of fall. So I'm getting ready to put it up on the flagpole, and once I do that, I'll give you a look at it. Well, out with the old and in with the new. Is that not a beautiful flag? Okay, well there she is, ready and a part of our welcoming front porch. Now I have a few things to move, as you know. I got to take the ladder in. I have to put the old flag up, but the main part of the porch is done, and I am so happy. I am finishing this porch up on a lazy, hazy, slightly drizzly day. But you know what? It turned out great for filming because I didn't have to worry about too much sun or glare or whatever it was. Now, I hope that you've had fun decorating the front porch with me. I hope you love these nice, rich, warm colors. And I hope you develop your key elements for your front porch, because I love having mine because it always gives me a great starting point. And then from there, the world is my oyster. So here at Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme, we work hard. We love God and family. And you know what? We know without a doubt that everything else is just gravy. So blessings to you and yours, and I'll see you soon right here at Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme. Mwah.